happened to the early 1990s campaign, Friends Let Friends Drive Drunk. Have you seen it since then? Paul, have you seen it?
No!
India, have you seen it?
No.
Is it even still around?
I don't know.
Some of us have seen our friends die because of drunk drivers. I know 2 girls I went to high school with died and didn't get to graduate from their high school career because of the poor decision they made in getting home. Drunk driving isn't anyone's decision or isn't anyone's problem but our own. Our enemy isn't the government. Awareness costs money. Why are they going to pay for it? Our enemy isn't the police force. You can enforce and pull people over, but people are going to do it anyways?
Yeah.
Our enemy is us. We let our friends and ourselves do it, and we don't take enough action. We need to be adults for just one night of the year. There's more ways to get home from your midterm celebration. Yeah, sure, taxes are hard to get because probably 7,000 of those 33,000 people that are taking midterms too are out celebrating, which is cool. But UGA, use your resources. WatchDawgs is a safe ride home anywhere along the 6.1-mile radius from the Arch in Athens. First, let me give you a little background on what WatchDawgs does. They're a safe ride alternative sponsored by UGA, Parents and Families, Alumni Association, and Leon Farmer, who's the Anheuser-Busch wholesaler for Athens. Now, if it's sponsored by a big alcohol wholesaler, it has to be good like their products, right?
Right.
Not just every weekend are they out, but they're also free, which is great because, you know, we're college students. We don't have much of a budget to be spending money on taxis every weekend. They only ask for a small donation so that way they can pay for their gas and to rent the car. Many of you think that maybe WatchDawgs is a religious organization, but they are taught that when their volunteers sign on, that they can have no judgment whatsoever. In fact, they go through a training for a culture of caring video and an instruction session in order to get these newcomers to express no judgment on those who they're taking home. Most volunteers do actually drink, just not on the night that they're supposed to drive, which is great, obviously. Now that we know a little more about WatchDawgs, let's look at why they want you. UGA WatchDawgs is the second collegiate safe ride program. First is Texas A&M. Texas A&M students are so involved that if we had more support, we could be first. They have 300 volunteers that must go through an application process, and they have 15 cars. UGA only has 5 cars, and they have no application process, so anybody can join. If WatchDawgs had 1,200 people volunteer one night of their year, they can run more effectively. There's so many nights in your college career. Is it really necessary that you have to go out every night and you can't give a one just to take home your fellow classmates or your friends?
No.
Some of you have had the problems of a DUI or an MIP since school has started. Maybe that's 2 years ago or 4 months ago. But the good thing about WatchDawgs is that you can use this community service hours and serve in WatchDawgs to fill these times. You're not just encouraged by your Athens-Clarke County probation officer, but most of the executive board of this group joined this way because they had their community service hours that they needed to fill. And now they're the executive board, so they're super passionate about it. WatchDawgs is not a registered club by the university, so therefore this is their biggest disadvantage of getting money. They're in process of registering, but since they're not registered, they get no money or support from UGA at all. Is that okay?
No!
The other problem with this is because since they're not registered with the university, you have to be 21. Is that fair to you guys that are underage?
No!
Finally, let's look at how you guys can get involved. WatchDawgs is downtown every weekend except finals and holidays. They're at the intersection of Washington Street and College Avenue on the corner, and they're out weekend nights almost every weekend of the semester. They're always looking for more volunteers. It's the giving season. You guys should be wanting to go out and take your friends home safely. Be sober for one night. In conclusion, driving under the influence isn't necessary. The resources are available, but it's up to you to use them. WatchDawgs is a free and safe ride home with members that have a culture of caring and